नमस्कार sir.
Admission item number 1.
I am appearing on behalf of Mr. Bahali. Pray for first time because his father has been admitted to his hospital.
No, but this is a special bench, sir.
Lordship,
We can't keep
he has
sitting again and
instructed
again
me
for
to-
this.
Today morning.
This was mentioned and
as last chance, Lordship. His father
no,
is
but
very serious.
what happened to the truck?
The truck has been released in favor of the petitioner by way of compounding.
And
the
he had to
offense.
pay 1 lakh something. He's not paying that.
Yes.
The
That
truck is lying there apparently.
Yes, that is why we have filed an IA. You also kindly see
Huh.
IA number 263 of 2018.
Huh.
That to give necessary permission for confiscation of that truck.
So we'll give him a last opportunity. If he doesn't pay that 1 lakh within a certain time, you
Yes,
go ahead and confiscate. That's the best.
yes, that is the best option.
Order may be passed in our IA. So
That's what. So we'll allow his IA, restore it, allow your IA,
yes,
and give him a last opportunity. If he does not pay, then you go ahead and confiscate.
yes.
Yes.
You said CMAPL 4457 of 2019. For the reason stated therein, the application is allowed. Contempt case number 448 of 2014 is restored to file. In the main contempt case, you say contempt case and IA number 263 of 2018. You say IA number 263 of 2018 has been filed by the state seeking permission to confiscate the truck on account of the failure by the petitioner to pay the compounding fee. Paragraph. A last opportunity is granted to the petitioner to pay the compounding fee on or before 31st March 2022, failing which the state will proceed to confiscate the truck and dispose it off in accordance with law at the earliest. No further orders are called for. The contempt petition and application are disposed of. All right.
Can I
Face admission.
clarify just one small thing, sir?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Sir, Mangalajodi is not a sanctuary. We only have a sanctuary at Nalavana. Mangalajodi is identified as an IBA. That is an important birds area only. That's the only
What is that? Important birds area.
IBA. It's not a sanctuary area, sir. Only we have a sanctuary of around 15 square kilometer in Nalavana.
You better file an affidavit, sir. All these highly technical terms, which is why all this is happening. When the birds come in from the sky, they don't know these things.
Sir.
They don't know which is a sanctuary, which is the IBA.
They live across chili colored sea.
They presume all of Orissa will treat them well. That's their expectation.
Sir.
All right.
Obliged one.
All right. All right.
Thank you, sir.
Supplementary face admission item number 1. Item number 1, WPC 1934 of 2014.
Become infructuous.
Council, yeah, none appears. It appears that the matter has also been rendered infructuous. Disposed of as such.
Supplementary list item number 2.
All right. This-
Get 3 stenographers in the lordship of Khorda in 2011 and presently is also posted in the
No reply has been filed. Notice is issued or not?
Notice not
has
issued.
not been issued.
No. I think this is coming up after removal of defect.
Yes,
All right.
ma'am.
Notice. Mr. Mudli accepts notice. Replies be filed within 8 weeks. Rejoinder the next day. List on 21st April.
Item number 3.
Please, your lordship. Item 3, 4, 5, my lord. These are all the conditional stay 20% we have not deposited because of the heavy assessment have been made. Recently, your lordship, in this case, one of the group case, your lordship has taken a view that to dispose of the matter within certain time, so that
Same order.
same order can come.
All right.
All 3, 4, and 5, my lord.
3, 4, and 5.
3, 4, and 5.
All right. Same order.
Same order.
3, 4. All right. All right.
Oblige me.
On 5, I am appearing. 3, 4, Mr. Chimankai.
3 and 4, I am appearing.
All right. All right. All right. 5, Mr. Satpathy. 3 and 4, Chimanka.
Oblige.
Item number 6.
Sir, namaskar.
Namaskar.
Sir, first thing is kindly on the live stream. Live stream be kindly passed order to live
Before the
stream to be on.
petitioner starts it, may I submit one thing? Before the petitioner starts, your lordship may kindly see page 7. Page 7, para C.
I know that. So this person is in person every time this is an issue.
Sir,
They don't
kindly-
realize what they can and cannot do. That's the whole problem with petitioners in person. Yes. Yes, please.
Sir, kindly live streaming to be on. Because in the previous hearing, the live streaming is paused due to some reason. Sir,
Paused. Okay. Pause the live streaming. All right, sir. We are pausing the live stream. Now you can resume the live stream.
May I please, Lord?
Yes.
My lord, the petitioner is who was an old lady, aged about 86 years. She filed a I for disbursement of his fixed deposit. My lord, kindly see OJC number 14338 of 96, disposed upon 23/7/1998. I have annexed the judgment. Well, kindly see page 15.
No, just come to that order dated 20/11/97.
23/11/97.
No, 20.
Earlier, my lord, this honorable court disposed of this rate application.
Can you read that order, sir?
Yes, my lord.
Please read it.
Running page is 6, my lord.
So please read the order dated 20th November 1997.
23/7/1998, my lord.
Just show him the paper. No, show him the order. Take out the order. Otherwise, he'll spend a lot of time just taking it out.
My lord, what's up?
Kindly read the order, sir. Mr. Counsel,
My lord.
kindly read that order.
Yes, my lord.
Kindly read it.
Yes, my lord. Though the petitioner has claimed.
Please read the whole matter, whole order, sir.
Yes, my lord. The Honorable Chief Justice, Mr. S.N. Phukun, and the Honorable Justice Sherpal.
What is it? What you are reading?
20th November 1997 order, please read out. Follow the instruction.
20th November.
20th November 1997.
You didn't point out that page. Take out the correct page and give, sir.
97.
It's passed in
Yes, my lord. Order dated 20/11/1997, having heard Mr. S. Ponda for the petitioner and Mr. P.K. Rai, Lawrence Additional Government Advocate, we find that the matter is very serious indeed. The prayer of the writ petition is for issuance of a writ harness corpus of production of a person who is not traceable after he was sent from both jail to the circle jail at Kotak. It transpires that he was admitted in circle jail, Kotak, on 25/2/75 and was there up to 22/3/78. It is alleged that the under trial prisoner was sent the court of the SDGM Kotak for production through police escort and was released. It appears that the said under trial person did not return back to jail on 22/3/78. All the relevant records of the circle jail, Kotak, as also any other connected recourse opened by the SDGM Kotak in relation to Umakanta Behera, under trial prisoner in GR case number such and such upon 1970 of the court of the SDGM both, he produced before this court within 7 days. Put up this matter 10 days hence. A plain copy of this order given to Mr. P.K. Rai, Lawrence Additional Government Advocate.
Where is this judgment dated 23/7/98? Anyway, now read that order dated 23rd February 99.
27 February 1999.
23rd February 99.
23rd. Please.
That is order number 14.
Considering the submission of Mr. S. Ponda, we find that the judgment of this court dated 23/7/1998, compensation was awarded to the tune of Rs 1,50,000. It was ordered that out of the said sum 20,000 would be immediately released in favor of the petitioner, and the balance would be kept in a fixed deposit account, and the quarterly interest accrued thereon would be paid to the petitioner for maintenance, and the amount kept in the maintenance should not be disbursed. There is a prayer for release of 1 lakh in favor of the petitioner immediately instead of 20,000. Considering the submission, we think it would be just and proper to release 50,000 instead of 20,000 in favor of the petitioner, and the balance amount 1 lakh should be kept in fixed deposit for the period of which be passed.
That's it. So that was the last order passed. What is your prayer here?
My prayer, my lord, before your lordship, the fixed deposit 1 lakh
That money.
All right. The applicant, who is now 86 years old, has prayed for release of the deposit of rupees 1 lakh, together with all the interest that's been accrued thereon. Will she be able to physically come here, sir? Can she physically come here herself?
Yes, your lordship can directly register to.
The registrar, she will appear before the registry
On
in
proper
person.
identification,
Yeah,
she will
in
receive.
person on any date between 14th. She's a resident of Cuttack.
both
Both. She can come between 14th and 21st.
21st.
Between 14th and 21st February 2022, and upon proper identification,
Yes, proper identity proof.
the amount of the encashed FD together with interest will be handed over to her. Does she have a bank account, sir?
I can do it, my lord. I have given the bank account
Will be
number.
transferred, not in cash. You see, will be transferred to her account, the details of which she will provide to the registry. The application is disposed. All right.
Obliged, my lord.
All right.
Item number 8.
May I please, I am in BC, my lord.
Yes, please.
My lord, it's a public interest litigation where the land reserved for the communal purpose is going to be de-reserved and leased out in favor of the opposite party number 7, which is a private educational institution. My lord, pursuant to the de-reservation proposal, my lord, we have already moved the collector. Your lords will find at page 6, page 40, annexure 6, page 40. Our objection that the property, the land in question may not be de-reserved and may not be given to that private educational institution.
Mr. Lanka, the main problem is that there is nothing to show this was delivered to the collector.
Yes, my lord.
What is there to show it was delivered to the collector?
Oh, that annexure 6, my lord.
Show me where it shows that it is delivered to the collector.
Oh, yes.
I want proof of delivery of this letter to the collector.
May I pray one thing, my lord?
You make a fresh representation. You say
Yes,
there's no proof of delivery of the
yes, my lord.
representation to the collector Mayur Bunch in the circumstance. So it is directed that after following up on such representation, it will be open to the petitioner to seek appropriate remedies in accordance with law. The petition is disposed of in the above terms.
Okay.
Item number 9.
May I please, your item 9. I can permit to withdraw, my lord.
Counsel, the petitioner seeks leave to withdraw this petition, dismisses withdraw.
Item number 10.
May I please, my lord? In this case, my little prayer in this petition that the petitioner is working as a member of the General Council and he has been elected
So, number of times the petitioner has filed representation before the authority in order to function for smooth administration of the organization as per the constitution. But I would like to apprise my honor. The academy itself is a registered body and it is autonomous body.
So this is a fight between the internal fight in the general council looks like.
Yes, I invite my lord's attention, Annexure 1, running page 35. Under Society Registration Act 1860, the Orissa Sahitya Academy has been registered.
No. You are a member.
I am a member. I have been elected. I have not been called for to participate in any meeting because they are running breaklessly. Without any break, the entire autonomous body is running. I take shelter before my lord. Suitable direction may kindly be given to fill up the vacancies first. Second thing, no audit has been conducted. Third thing, any member has to work in consonance with the statute of the constitution. Further, number of vacancies as lying vacant. So I would like to apprise my lord, let the autonomous body may run, no problem, but basing certain rules and regulation, it cannot go against the canons of justice. Since I am a member of that institution, so number of members, they are not coming forward because who will bail the cat? That means crores of rupees are coming to the autonomous body. So if there will be no expenditure, if the autonomous body will run without the constitutional provision, so for which I have come to file this petition regarding the suitable direction may kindly be given or an issue notice may kindly be issued, given a notice may be issued. So this is a benevolent law, benevolent statute, basing on which the Orissa Sahitya Language and Cultural Council, it has been established for the purpose of awarding those who are learned, literate persons. First thing, the books has to be published. Any expenditure incurred in connection with the autonomous organization for the activities of the Sahitya Academy, that should be conducted. The audit must be completed. Till that, no audit. For the last 5 years, no audit. We have not been called for to participate and to participate in the meeting. So
you're a general council member.
I am a general council member. Every year there are this expenditure which it has not.
So is there a remedy to members of a society under the Societies Registration Act?
I am a member, like general council member. So I have filed the representation. Being the member, we should be called for.
No. Under the Societies Registration Act, is there a remedy when there's a dispute between members?
Yes, there is a notice. There is Annexure 3 also.
So let's see the society. You have the Societies Registration Act?
I have got the constitution, separate constitution.
No, sir.
In that constitution, basing on that constitution, it is registered. It is separate constitution.
Oh, one minute. Are you seeing this?
Yes.
Do you have this?
Yes.
Please take it out. Sir, kindly follow what I'm showing you.
Yes.
Do you have this? Have you got a copy of this?
No, presently I have not with me.
That is what you should be arguing. I'm asking you a legal question.
Yes.
Is there a remedy available to you under this act?
Because.
Sir, kindly answer the question. Have you examined this act or you have not examined it?
No, I have examined this constitution.
Sir, have you examined this act?
Okay, next time I will examine and I will let it come next week.
Counsel for the petitioner has not examined. States that he has not examined the Societies Registration Act 1860, under which, even according to him, the Orissa Sahitya Academy has been registered. Amongst members, he states that he needs time. At his request, list on 7th March.
Item number 11.
May I please, madam. I am challenging the legality and validity of para 1 and para 4 of the Orissa Non-Government College, Junior College and Higher Secondary granted order 2004, madam. In similar cases, your lordship will issue notice, madam.
You have to remove defects. All right, we'll issue notice. They say subject to petitioner removing defects within 1 week. What's the order? Issue notice. Last time Suman Patrak accepted notice. We'll have to put her name on.
Yes.
Ms. Suman Patrak accepts notice for 1 and 2. Counter within 8 weeks, rejoined for the next date. List along with 24589 of 2019. On 7. No, when are those matters coming up? Ms. Patnaik, when are these matters coming up?
I'll check your lordships. I don't have the file.
I'll wait, madam.
You have to find out the date and give the same date. All right, same date.
Okay.
Item number 12.
Item number 12, my lord. This is a public interest litigation, my lord. In this case, my lord, the petitioner at village of Maidarpur, they have filed this public interest litigation in the interest of the Maidarpur village for supply of drinking water. This project has been constructed with substandard, my lord. As
All
a
right,
result,
all right. The petitioner's representation, bracket annexure 3, dated 16 June 2021, shall be examined by the district magistrate and collector, Anugu, bracket opposite party number 2, and after giving them a hearing, a reasoned order indicating the steps to redress, setting out the directions to redress the grievance of lack of proper drinking water, shall be passed not later than 14th March 2022. So this has to be done very early. So you please tell the collector. This is urgent. A copy of this order be produced before the collector, positively on or before 21st February 2022 for compliance. The court, the petition is disposed of in the above terms.
Item number 13.
Item number 13, my lord, the representation of the petitioner is pending under Annex 5, my lord. It will be considered by the OP number 2, my lord.
One district judge is not a party here.
When did you give this to the district judge, sir? Page 25. Where is the proof of having sent it to the district judge?
My lord, that was on the same date that was forwarded. And under paragraph page 5, my lord, paragraph 3E, I have stated that on the same date that was forwarded by the junior division come JT Bhavan Patna to the register, my lord.
All right. Opposite party number. You've not made him a party at all. Anyway, the district judge Kalahandi will examine the representation at Annexure 5 and after issuing notice to the petitioner as well as opposite parties 3, 4, and 5. And after hearing them, pass an appropriate order not later than 2nd May 2022. The order be made available to the parties not later than 9th May 2022. The court clarifies it has not expressed any view on merits.
Item number 14.
A copy of this order be produced before the learned district judge, positively on or before 21st February 2022 for compliance.
Item 14.
My lords, we have prayed for stay of further proceedings before the learned court below. The challenge in the writ petition is to the notification under Annexure 3, which is at page 158.
Lordship has already issued notice. He
stay.
only wants that interim order of stay which was passed in other cases. That may be passed.
No, that is not the. I want a complete stay of the proceedings, my lords, and the reason for that I'll just indicate to your lordships.
No, in other cases, what order has been that
There,
should
my
be
lord,
passed.
the provisions of the statutes have been challenged. In my case, I have not challenged the statute. I have challenged this notification. If your lordships will kindly take that notification at page 158.
Yes.
My lord, this provides for establishment of commercial courts, and by this notification, they do hereby establish the court of the civil judge senior division at the places as mentioned in the schedule below. So this is what I'm aggrieved by, my lords. At the level of the civil judge senior division at various places. And my application under section 9 was filed before the district judge at Khurda.
Right.
Now, my lord, section 9 application, first of all, does not require a valuation to be given on the application. So there is no value specified on the application per se, my lords. That apart, my lords, if your lordship takes section 9 of the Act, section 9 of the Arbitration Act, the section 9 says the application has to be made to the court. And section 2E requires that such application has to be made to the court is the principal civil court of original jurisdiction. Now, principal civil court of original jurisdiction under section 2(2) of the Orissa Civil Courts Act is the district judge. Now, my lords, the legislature, while
but this is the same point being
The
urged,
same point
Mr.
is
Mukherjee.
under consideration
In all the matters. This is the same point.
The only difference is this, my lords. My lord, your lordships will kindly see section 3(3) of the Commercial Courts Act. The legislature was alive to this situation. Hence, it provided for commercial courts at 2 tiers. One is at the level of the civil judge senior division, and the other at the court of the level of the district judge. So, if arbitration matters are required to be tried by the commercial court, it has necessarily got to be at the level of the district judge. It cannot.
So I think we'll pass the same interim order, Mr. Mukherjee.
Same interim.
Yeah. You say the court is not inclined to advance the date of hearing. Just put this 2083 of 2022. However, it is clarified that there is an interim order in this case as well.
No, no order has been passed in this case.
No. So we have said to the effect that the proceedings may continue, but no final order would be passed by the learned civil judge commercial court. The application is disposed of.
May I request my learned friend to submit, provide me all the numbers of all other cases so that I
Your
can.
lordship, since have passed the order in the IEA, the other 2 writ applications which had been filed earlier were fixed to 31st of January, but because of this closure of the courts or the
Now they are all 28th February.
All the matters can be fixed upon 20th February. We will provide the numbers to the
The registry will
court also as
list
well as
all
to
the
my
corrected
learned
matters
friend.
on the same date. That is 28th February. All right.
Obliged.
All right.
For admission item number 15.
This item 15, this has been filed in the nature of a letter PIL. Allegation was that in the year 2010, there was a question paper leak. So relating to that incident, crime branch was directed to take over the investigation. Accordingly, FIR was registered and 6 persons were arrested and forwarded to the court. Thereafter, charge sheet was submitted in the court of law for trial.
What has happened in the trial?
That instruction, because this affidavit was filed in the month of May 2015. Paragraph 6 of our affidavit is mentioned.
All right. You see, in response to the letter sent to this court, an affidavit was filed on 14 May 15, stating that the criminal case was registered and the accused were arrested and forwarded to the court of the SDJM Bhubaneswar and have facing trial under various provisions of the IPC and Section 9 of the Orissa Conduct of Examination Act 1988. With the expectation that the proceedings would be taken to the logical conclusion, the petition is disposed of.
Item number 16.
Lordship, on behalf of Mr. Kirod Raut, item number 16, I'm appearing. Last occasion, the Honorable Court directed the petitioner to serve copies. Already 4 sets of copies been served, and had all directed the government advocate to file counter. The counter will not file.
No, that is all that happened 9 years ago, madam. 8 years ago.
Yes,
So what is the matter about? You tell us what the case is about.
the matter is, Lordship, related to the demolition of.
There's already a PIL on all this. In fact, we are monitoring it very closely, pursuant to directions of the Supreme Court. There is already a PIL pending. As a there is already a PIL on the issue of unauthorized religious structures. There is no need to entertain any further PIL on the same issue. The petition is disposed of.
Lordship, one chance, Lordship. Let my senior appear. One last chances be given.
No. All right.
Item number 17.
May I please, Your Lordship? My Lord, in this case, it is a PIL matter. In this case, now no cause of action survive, my Lord.
All right. The petitioner states the cause of action does not survive. It is disposed of.
Item number 18.
Sand mafias.
This is.
My Lord, am I audible, my Lord?
Now you are.
My Lord, I am the petitioner in this case. The counsel to whom I have entrusted the matter, he is suffering now fever. And due to his illness, he is not able to present
All
the
right,
matter.
sir. All right. Counsel for the petitioner is stated to be unwell. List on 9th May.
Obliged, my Lord.
Item number 19.
It's a letter.
Maoist.
The letter has been produced. The District Secretary, District Legal Services Authority, Sambalpur, is directed to immediately contact Sri Jagannath Oram, said to be belonging to village Siabahali near Ganesh Nagar, Ringali, PS Katarbaga, and inquire whether he needs legal assistance to pursue any claim for enhancement of whether he requires any legal assistance in regard to the financial assistance which was to be provided for him upon his having suffered serious injuries owing to an attack of landmines by alleged Maoists. The Secretary DLSA will arrange to file a proper petition or such other appropriate proceedings if it's found necessary to do so. Full stop. A copy of this order be transmitted immediately to the Secretary DLSA Sambal Court for immediate action. Full stop. No further directions are called for as far as the present petition is concerned. It's disposed of.
Item number 20.
Lord, item number 20, Your Lordship may not hear this.
Council, yeah. We say the list before a bench of which Justice Mahapatra is not a member.
Like.
On 14th itself. Or on 21st. On 21st.
Mal.
All right.
Supplementary list, fresh admission, item number 1.
My lord, I passed on a judgment of the Supreme Court. I think the matter has to go to Delhi High Court.
Oh, okay.
Because now, my lord, because
the Brahmani pellets, correct.
Yes, following swastik.
Right.
And they have an exclusion clause. Unlike 1920, here, my lord, I can choose a independent citus.
All right.
Please.
So, Learned Senior Counsel appearing for the petitioners. In all these matters, both these matters.
Both the matters. The
Seeks
exclusion
leave
clause
to
at
withdraw this
24.
petition with liberty to approach the appropriate court.
My lord,
In view of the judgment in Brahmani River Pellets Limited versus Kamachi Industries Limited, 2025 SEC 462. This post off is withdrawn with liberty spread. Okay. Right.
Item number 3. Item number 3, ARBP 4 of 2022.
Lordship, I appear on behalf of the petitioner.
Why is the arbitration clause?
Your Lordship, in page number 30 of the petition, Your Lordship.
30?
Yes, sir. Clause 26 to Your Lordship.
All right. All right. Notice returnable 25th March.
Much obliged. Your Lordship, I just want to point out one thing, Your Lordship.
Yes.
This arbitration clause is contrary to the judgment of Honorable Supreme Court in Perkins Eastman.
All right, we'll see it when they come back.
Much obliged, Your Lordship.
Item note 4. May I please? Petitioner custody funds offence numbers 399 402 2527 answered since custody 22/8/2020, my lord, and co-accused person bail order I have already annexed 3, my lord, and only seizure of the from present petitioner 250 rupees, one knife and one mobile phone and one cigarette packet, some alcohol, my lord. In the meantime, all of co-accused release on bail. And so far, one aspect concern
Let him take instructions.
My lord, I have on last occasion, Lordship directed me to take instruction regarding the criminal antecedent. Now, my lord, I have obtained it. The petitioner is having 6 number of criminal antecedents, my lord.
6? CX,
my lord. And out of which, my lord, 4 cases are, my lord, 395 cases, my lord.
Must be a gang, sir.
No, my lord.
Member of a gang.
One.
If you want, I will share the case number, case number. So let him verify.
So it's better you withdraw, and when the charge is framed, you can.
Already charge frame, lordship, and all the co-accused person similar footing release on bail, my lord.
Not similar footing. We don't have a criminal antecedent, sir.
No, they have also a criminal antecedent, my lord.
Then you go back to the trial court only.
I annex the.
I am sharing the case
I
number
only
in which the petitioner is being implicated.
I ask for only rejection or only one case, my lord.
No.
Lordship, kindly next Friday I will, my lord, verify, my lord. Next Friday. Next Friday, ask only next Friday, lordship, kindly, because once they.
In the meanwhile, my lord, since your lordship directed.
Better not press
that
it,
is in
sir.
the month of October, my lord.
Why are you pressing it? Let him. How long has he been inside?
I only to take whether they have.
How long has he been inside?
Inside custody, 22/8/2020, my lord. 1 year and.
Wait for 6 more months. Wait for 6 more months. You wait for some more time.
One lordship, all the co-accused person who have also I have annexed the order to 4-5 incidents. They have all nothing.
395 is serious.
399, madam.
No, whatever, sir. This is all same.
399. Only
No.
399.
Yes.
Well, 3 next Friday I will verify whether they have this.
Don't insist. You just withdraw. You reserve your right to file it, sir.
Yeah, lordship, kindly
renew it after some time.
Lordship, last order also they have.
If I dismiss it, it will hurt your client. If you go on insisting like this, I will dismiss it on merits, saying all there are 6 cases.
Obliged.
Counsel for the petitioner seeks leave to withdraw with liberty to revive the prayer at a subsequent stage. Disposed of is withdrawn with liberty is prayed for. All right.
Item number 5.
Lord, item 5, I am on virtual for the respondent.
I am for the petitioner. The opposite party yesterday has served a copy of counter by email.
All right.
So I have to reply it.
All right. Rejoin to be filed before the next date. List on 25th March.
Obliged.
Both. Oh, next one.
Item 6. Item number 6.
May I please? I humbly pray before Miller for appointment of arbitrator under section 11.
What's your objection? Who's the other side?
Lord, the state is the other side. State.
What's the objection?
Lord, there is one clause regarding the adjudication of dispute in the agreement, Lord. Now there is a complete and Lord, mechanism provided in that tender that when a dispute will arise, the matter will be sent to the engineer and within a period of 14 days. Now the work got completed, a completion certificate was issued, final bill was cleared. After that, 2 years, the petitioner approved this on the book.
So what? You say without prejudice, reserving the rights of parties to raise all contentions before the learned arbitrator. What's the value of your claim?
Miller?
What is the value of your claim?
9 crores. 9 crores.
The court appoints Justice Pramad Patnaik as sole arbitrator to adjudicate disputes between the parties. The arbitration will take place with the aegis of the arbitration center.
My lord.
Item 7.
7 is
Item
also
same,
item
6
my
and
lord.
7.
My lord. Justice, my lord, Honorable Justice Patnaik will be
Yeah, Pramod Patnaik.
in both the cases.
Yes.
Item number 8.
Please, your
May
lordship.
I pardon, my lord? Kindly take up 1 week after, my lord.
All right, at the request of counsel for the opposite party. List on 25th March, madam.
Oblige.
My lord, let it come earlier, my lord.
What's the urgency, sir?
Urgency, no urgency, but they have taken 2-3 times, my lord.
It's okay. It's Union of India. You give them a sum. All right. 25th March is fine, sir.
Item 9.
Oblige.
Item 9, in this case, I am appearing for the item 9, in this case, I am appearing for the opposite party. The opposite party company is before the NCLT. And that is going on.
The last time also that was statement was made.
Yes, that is statement also made.
I have not been able to.
I appear for the resolution profession in the matter. We saw the cause list and we have come for the matter, my lord.
Tell us. What's the position?
Lord, the insolvency has commenced of this company.
Oh,
and
so
the
it can't
CRP is
proceed.
going on.
So this cannot proceed then.
So this cannot proceed, my lord.
All right. You say the insolvency resolution professional, Mr. Sumesh Dhawan, advocate. You're a senior advocate, sir?
No, my lord.
Advocate is present. All right. Is present in virtual hearing and confirms that the proceedings under the Insolvency Bankruptcy Code against the opposite party is already commenced. As a result, this petition cannot proceed and it is disposed of as such, granting liberty to the parties to file appropriate applications depending on the outcome of those proceedings.
I have to lodge my claim, your lordship.
You'll have to go there, sir.
As per the code, my lord, anybody who has to file the claim, they'll have to come and file
Come
the
there.
claim and that will be
NCLT.
dealt in accordance with the law.
Correct.
With Mr. Dhawan will file it, it seems. His
So I
client.
am appearing for the RP. The person who has to file any operational creditor or financial creditor, whoever wants to file, will file with us with the RP and RP will process it in accordance with the IBC code. That's all I'm saying.
Problem is you don't have the details.
No, sir, all this you discuss outside, sir, please. All right.
I don't know Mr. Dhawan, your lordship.
So you have to apply to the company. You don't have to apply to me. You have
So
to
if
apply
you go to
company.
if you go to the NCLT website, you can get all this.
Yes. IBBI site, everything is there.
Item number 10.
My lords, item 10, same as that item 9, CIRP has already been commenced.
Oh,
and
I see.
I'll file if my learned friend doesn't agree, I'll file the order with an advance copy.
Who is for the petitioner?
I am appearing for the petitioner, your lordship.
So they have gone to the NCLT, sir, under IBC.
Your lordship, let it be on record.
Yeah. Counsel for the respondent informs the court that the opposite party informs the court that the opposite party is already before the NCLT.
Yes.
Under the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code, and therefore these proceedings cannot continue. Granting liberty to the parties to file appropriate applications as they may be advised in accordance with law, the petition is disposed of.
I am obliged.
Thank you, lordship.
Item number 11.
So item number 11, I have received the counter yesterday only. I'll
All
take
right.
some time to
Rejoined
file
to be filed before the next date.
Lord, I have also filed a memo of citation, my lord. That may be kept on record.
All right. List on 8th April.
Much obliged, lordship.
All right.
Item number 12.
Item number 12, notice was issued on 21st January 2022, appointment of an arbitrator. I am for the petitioner.
They've been served. Item received. So, despite service, none appears for the opposite party. What's the claim, sir?
Claim is minimal, Milo, just about 25 lakhs. I have given the names of 2 lawyers.
Who are these?
Mr. S.N. Mahapatra and Mr. Jatindra Kumar Mahapatra at page 20. Either
All
of them
right.
can
Mr.
be
Jatindra Kumar Mahapatra, advocate, is appointed as sole arbitrator to adjudicate the dispute. The arbitration will take place under the aegis of the arbitration center. All right.
Item number 13.
Your Lordship, I am appearing for the petitioner, Your Lordship. On the earlier occasion, notices were issued and it has been received as per the
Correct.
Your Lordship.
What's the value of the claim, sir?
90.
Sorry?
I'm appearing for the respondent. Instructions to appear, we may be granted 2 weeks for filing a reply.
All right. Counsel, Mr. Gautam Mishra, learned senior counsel. Praise for and is granted. 2 weeks to file a reply. List on rejoinder before the next date. List on 8th April, sir.
Great.
All right.
Obliged, Your Lordship.